My name is Ninth Wonder. My birth name is Patrick Douthit. I am a music producer and college professor, and we are now live in my studio. This is Bright Lady Studios. I opened my studio up about 5 years ago. I named it Bright Lady Studios after my sister who passed away in 1977. So I wanted something to remember her. It's quiet, it's noisy at times, of course, but it's also home. My Grammy's on the wall, I have plaques on the wall. And then we have two rooms on the side. We have a pre-production room or a beat room where we do all of our beats. And we have a control room where we sit and actually the engineer controls the session. And we have a booth where the artist will go in and either lay rhymes or sing, and that's my home. That's Bright Lady. I grew up in a Christian home, so my mom and dad played a lot of gospel, a lot of spirituals, as we would like to call them. My brother is 12 years my senior, so, he grew up off Parliament Funkadelic and Commodores and, Boston and, groups like that, Earth, Wind and Fire. So I kind of had a serious soul background. The role of the music producer has evolved over the years. At first, you would oversee the production of a song or an album. What instruments to use, who would you get to write the record. You're basically like the director. Until we got to the 80s where everything was so condensed, even from bands. Bands were 10, 11 people in a band, as opposed to when synthesizers came along and when DJs came along, bands went down from 10 to 11 to 3 people. And so the role of producer kind of condensed. Now the producer was a person who had a beat machine just to make a beat or some type of accompaniment, and just a vocalist. And that particular producer would handle everything in this one console. My production style is influenced by the people who came before me in the culture of hip hop. Those people would be Pete Rock and DJ Premier and the late great Jay Dilla, High Tech, the Beat Miners. The list goes on and on. But it comes from just the idea of taking a record or taking a sample of a record and reimagining it into something else. But it's still based on soul because the people that we usually sample or use parts and fragments of comes from the soul 70s. So it's kind of a circle of sorts. We sample a band to give to an artist. The artist performs it live and a band plays it over. So it's like a circle. After the beat is done, the rhymes or the singing is done, you have to make sure the mixing level is right. Is the drums too loud? Is the voice too loud? Is it too soft? All the moving parts, are they heard in the right way? You have to make sure it's a polished product for the people to understand and enjoy. You can be a part of the music community, but you have to learn the music business. And at the same time, in doing so, you have to learn about the history, who came before you, who made it possible for you to do what you do, for you to make the money that you make, the places that you go. Somebody had to knock those walls down for us to do that, especially people of color, especially African Americans. We really had to come a long way for us to have our own studios, for us to do our own thing, for us to own our own labels, for us to be entrepreneurs in our own right. This thing was not given to us, and it was earned in so many different ways, and we have to really respect that as we move forward and make the strides that we make.